Hello and welcome back to the Twins and Me. Today I'm going to be sharing all the seeds that I'm going to start sowing in February. It is still quite cold here in the UK and obviously we haven't had our last frost date, so all the seeds that I'm starting are going to be started indoors. We do have a greenhouse at the allotment, but it's not warm enough in there, so I'm going to be starting them in the house. I don't really have anywhere to start them off in the house, so what I plan on doing is buying some like metal shelves that I'm going to put in the corner over there of the kitchen. And I've seen ones, I think, that are on little coasters, so I can wheel them in and out, so I can put them in more in the window if I want to get more light, and hopefully get a couple of heat mats as well, so that they are by a radiator as well actually there, so they should be okay. But I haven't got the shelves yet, so that's why I haven't started any of my seeds, but these are the ones I'm going to be starting. My mum also starts some at her house, so that we can get more seeds going between our two houses. She's going to use her whole dining room table because I don't need to use that. And so I'll tell you what I've got here. I'll tell you what my mum's got starting, and also some of the other things that I want to do but I haven't bought, they haven't arrived yet. Okay, so a lot of the seeds I've got are actually free seeds that I got with the Kitchen Garden magazine, which is a fantastic magazine, and you get so many great seeds, and sometimes you get things that you might not have tried before or not even heard of. I know last year one of the seeds I got was a kohlrabi. I'd never heard of it before. We tried it, it grew really well, it tasted really good, and now it's on my list to grow because it's such a great crop. And as I said, I'd never heard of it before, and if I hadn't got it free with that magazine, I probably wouldn't have grown it, if I'm honest. So let's get started. So first of all, I just got some salad. These ones are sort of like the cut and come again ones. You can grow them more or less all year round if you're growing them indoors, but so I'm going to get some of them going so we can get some salad. And then I've got these carrots that were free of the magazine as well. So these are the Paris Market 5 Atlas, and they're like little, they almost look like orange turnips. So they're quite interesting. I'm going to put them in a pot, I think, because they don't need loads and loads of room to grow like a normal carrot. So I'm going to start, so I'm not going to start them, I don't even think you have to sow them indoors. Yeah, you can grow them straight outside in a cold frame, it says. So they should be all right in the greenhouse, then ones in a pot. So they won't be growing indoors, like in the house. I've got some peppers. I want to grow lots and lots of peppers and chili peppers. So these are the chili ones. I've got these razzmatazz that I just thought looked amazing. Look how bright and just looked fun. And then this one was free with a magazine. So this is long slim, which are quite hot ones. So Craig will have them. And then also Havana Gold and Roquita. I'm not very good at pronouncing them. So that's the chilies that I'm going to grow, and then sort of sweet peppers as well. So my mum has got going Corno di Toro Rosso. I apologise if I'm not pronouncing any of these right. Sweetonia mix, snack bite mix, and rainbow F1. And then I've also got some Dulce de España. So these I just got off of Amazon, and when they come from the Premier Seed, they just come in these. So it doesn't have any instructions on, but it's all on Amazon where I ordered it from. So I will get the instructions off of there if I need them. And then this sweet pepper citrina. So between the ones I've got and the ones Mum's got, we're going to have hopefully lots of peppers and chili peppers. Okay, let's move them over to one side because otherwise I'll get confused. Okay, I've got some aubergine. We did try growing some aubergine last year, but I don't know what happened to them. They just sort of disappeared. I don't know where they went. So yeah, I'm going to try these ones, which look, they look more purple, like lighter purple than the ones you buy in the shop. They're quite dark, but I do like an aubergine, so hopefully they'll grow. I'm going to start them off indoors. And tomatoes. Now, I know Mum has ordered loads of tomato seeds. I'm not sure if I wrote them down, the ones that she's got. No, but I know she's got some, I can't remember the actual type of tomato, but I know she's got some big beefsteak ones. I think she's got some tigerella, and some little yellowy ones. I can't remember what they're called. And then I've got some Elsa Craig, which are just like your standard tomatoes. And then I've got 2 lots of Gardener's Delight, because I ordered these ones and then I got this one free in a magazine. So I've got lots of them, which is great because they're just the best. Lots of cherry tomatoes. Because what I want to do is grow loads and loads of tomatoes, so enough for us to eat, but also I want to make lots of tomato soups that I can then freeze, and some pasta sauces as well, so I can either freeze them or jar them. So then that keeps us going through the winter, maybe, that's the plan. Okay, I've got some spring onions, white Lisbon. I had some of, I don't think it was these ones, but I had some spring onions growing through the winter actually, in the greenhouse in a big pot, and they've done really well in there. We're coming to the end of them now. So these I plan on succession sowing right through, it says up to June, but I'll probably I'd probably go to July and August as well, but we'll see. So yeah, lots of them, because we eat a lot of spring onions. I'm gonna give, these ones were free. I'm gonna give leeks another go. I've not had much luck with leeks, if I'm honest. I don't know, I'm just not very good at it. So I'm gonna try again. And then I've got some cabbage. So I've got Greyhound, which is like a pointy cabbage, and it grows nice and quick. And then I've got some Golden Acre Primo 2, which is your classic sort of round one, and this is good for eating raw in coleslaw. So I've been making my own coleslaw lately, so that'll be great for that. So them 2, if I can stop the rabbits from eating them first. And then I've got celeriac, which I've bought one from the shop actually to try, because I've never ever had it. So I'm hoping, I mean I like most veg, so I'm hoping it should be nice. I thought, well, I got this free again, so I thought, well, let's give it a go. So I'm going to give them a go as well. And then some artichoke, which was on my list to buy, and then I got it with the magazine. So this is Green Globe. I've never eaten it, I've never grown it. So if I do get it to grow and it grows, I then need to work out what I do with it to eat, because I don't even know how to eat it. But yeah, so if anyone's grown this and you've got any recipes or how do I even eat it, then let me know in the comments below, please. And then I've got some Bright Lights chard. Chard grew really, really well for us. Well, I think it just grows really well anyway. And it says on the seed packet to sow outdoors in April, but I saw that somebody was starting theirs off indoors now, so I thought I'd try growing some now indoors, and then I can put some outside later on in the year as well. We had this one last year, and also, can't remember the name of it now, but just the normal one that's sort of white stems. And then I've got some basil. Basil can be grown pretty much all year round indoors, and I did mean to grow some through the winter, because we eat quite a lot of basil, and I have it in pots in the garden in the summer, but it doesn't like the outdoors in the winter. But I'm going to start some off, and then we'll have lots for the summer, and also try and keep some inside as well. And then I also picked up some sweet peas the other day. I'm going to get some more of these because I want loads and loads of sweet peas. I never seem to do very well with sweet peas. I know people say keep cutting and they come back, but mine don't. So I need to grow more. So I'm going to start these off indoors, and then once the frost is gone, sort of May, June, I can plant them out and I'll have a head start, because normally I direct sow them outside, and I probably am doing it a little bit late because by the time I think about it, it's probably too late. So yeah, hopefully this year I can grow them. And I've also got some tubers as well for different flowers. I've got lots more dahlias. I dug mine up from last year, so I can split them as well. And I think I'm going to use one bed at the allotment just for flowers. So I want to put in some dahlias, and I've got some others, but I can't remember. I think I've got some peonies and one that I can't pronounce. I think it's something like ranunculus, and I'm probably saying completely wrong, but they look really pretty. But I've got some of them as well to start off, and I'm going to put some in the garden and some in one bed at the allotment as well. I'm just going to put it solid with them so I can cut them, because when they're in the garden I don't want to cut them because I want them to look nice in the garden, whereas if I grow them at the allotment I don't mind cutting them. So that's the plan, that's what I'm going to do. And then I think that's everything. I had some also on my list that I haven't got yet is mini munch cucumbers, some kaleets, you're going to use the mixed F1, some kohlrabi, which is the Olivia F1 that can be starting now, and some Brussels as well, that say that Maximus F1 that you can start outdoors now. So I'm going to do that because the ones I grew this year weren't ready for Christmas, and I wanted them for Christmas, ready for my Christmas dinner. So they're ready about now, so they're just a little bit too late. And then also I've got on my list some Calabrese Ironman F1 and sprouting broccoli Purple Rain. So I'm going to order some of them as well, and I can start all of those off, and hopefully I'll have enough space. But the plan is as well, apart from the tomatoes, peppers and aubergine, the rest of it I can actually do some more sowings later on. And also, that's the cat, he wants to go through the door. Start some off in the greenhouse later on when it's a bit warmer. So that's everything that we're going to get started in February. I've still got loads more things to go in sort of later on in the year, but that's everything for February, which is quite a lot. I was quite surprised actually at how much you can, start sowing in February. That's exciting. After not doing anything for most of the winter, we can now get going. So let me know in the comments below what you're going to be starting off in February and what you're excited to grow. And don't forget to like the video, and also don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell down below, because then you see when I upload, and I share allotment tours, some recipes, some craft things. Tiger. So if you like that kind of thing, then yeah, I'd love you to stick around, and I'll see you all in the next video.